streaming session thing. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I hope everybody, being like the two people that were in here before, can find their way back. Okay. But yeah, I actually found. Do you know how I had the large backpack?
Yep.
Yep, I found one for you as well. So it's
Okay.
got 80 slots instead of what was it, like
Not
40? Yeah. So ugh, you know, all good stuff. Um, yeah, I gotta try and now get back to my new stream here so that I can actually view the comments.
hmm.
Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, absolutely, Anthony. I would greatly appreciate the sub. Thanks for actually making it back because I completely lost connection to the YouTube server. Um, so I appreciate you coming back. Um, but yeah, Vaughn, I actually picked up some more medical supplies. So you've got
Yep.
legit bandages in there with you now.
Oh, nice.
Um, oh, you know what? I've got another IV bag with the start kit, so I can actually make one of those up for you as well. Um, actually, if you haven't already, I would actually probably check out the. I can't believe I'm just shamelessly self-promoting, but you should actually check out the YouTube channel for the previous stream because I've got Anthony here in chat, and he's also a new player who just got the game today, and he's been
Yep.
looking for tips. So I've just been spewing them out for him like whenever they came across. So
Yeah.
it'll be a good reference source material for the end of that stream to just kind of go to and look. Because I think I mentioned a bunch of stuff.
Yep. Yeah,
Uh,
it seems like there's so much.
oh yeah, there is,
I never
and
even knew about this game until not too long ago, you know? And
oh yeah,
there's so much to it. I was watching a video. Someone, you can like poison gasoline or put gasoline in water, and
oh yeah, you can poison
this
somebody
guy
that
was
way.
giving it to people, and
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely. So, did you die or did you log out? I forgot.
I died.
Okay, have you logged back in yet?
Oh yeah, I'm in. Completely lost.
Okay, can you get to like a road sign or something?
Yeah, I'm on a road, but it's like the middle of nowhere. Like I'm on the coast.
Okay.
Um, when I see a lighthouse, say that.
Well, the best thing that you can do in your current situation, I have an idea on where you might be, but you're going to actually want to put the ocean to your left and run down.
Yeah, yep, that's what I'm doing.
That way you know you're running south or you're running west.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Yep, because I saw the map. So
yeah. Now the only thing is, it's hard to tell 100% like because there are a bunch of different lighthouses and. Oh, did he just say that that's Cherno right there?
yep, that's my son sitting next to me. He's got the map.
Oh no, dude, I
I'm
wish
somewhere.
I legitimately wish I had a spotter like telling me where I was on the
Yeah,
map when I started.
it's pretty nice. Yeah,
Because
I read out a sign and um
It'll be like
They got a whole thing that shows every spot on it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's also good to see the translations from the Russian to how you would actually say it in English. So yeah, good stuff.
All right, let's see. I'm getting to a town.
Alrighty, yeah, just let me know, where you're at, because
I don't even know how to say that. Let's see. Where am I?
compass. I'm kind of happy now. It's not the compass that I like.
Wait, do you have to get a compass, right?
Yes.
Or you are?
I just found one. And like I said, it's not the compass that I like having because there are two different styles. But it's something. And you can check and see the buildings that I'm going into here in Cherno. It's very specifically because these are little storefronts, and they'll usually have either useful items or food. And then there are these little storage guys here that also have things like shoes and food, things that you need to check regularly. Like I am getting worse and worse at as stream goes on. But yeah, you definitely want to try and avoid the police station.
You're an Electro.
Oh!
Electro.
Yeah. Electro on this server, however, is not a great place to be. I went through a whole thing about you kind of want to start in Electro or Cherno.
Yep.
Because they are bigger cities. But on this server in particular, there is a large camp of cannibals that resides on the southern end that have a
Did you just say cannibals?
Yes, they will hunt players,
wow.
Cut them up, and eat the human steaks that they drop.
Oh, okay.
You'll know somebody is a cannibal and eats human meat because...
Is that no good?
Well, what it'll do is it actually gives you kind of a disease in-game.
Really?
Yeah. And what it'll cause, the only real symptom of it is that your character will actually randomly start maniacally laughing and giggling.
Wow.
So, if you hear that, there is someone who is a cannibal nearby. And I know that desperate times, you find a dead player on the side of the road, you think about it, but no, you don't do that, because in the situation that we were in before, like we shared food, we made it so that everybody could try and get through that, or you just die.
Yeah.
But the thing about the laughter is you can't control it, and like I said, a lockpick, that's gonna be handy. But if you're trying to go through stealthily, and everybody, there's another sporter mag. That's gonna be good to have too. Hopefully I won't need to hold on to the sporter like indefinitely. It's not too great of a gun. But it'll work for now if I need to kill somebody or hunt for food.
Nice.
Am I doubling back on myself? Yes, I am.
Just got some police gear. All right.
There you go. See now.
So I at least got something because I've had nothing this whole time since I respawned. So I'm I'm gonna just follow the shoreline to, see if I can get to Cherno. I mean,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
it'll take a while.
Like, do you have what's your food situation looking like? Like,
It's not looking good, actually. I gotta pillage some of these houses.
yeah, you should. Well, what you should try to do is stay in Electro a little bit longer, and
Yep.
you're gonna want to go from building to building, work it right down the line, and just loot any food that you find. Um, because I'll tell you what, once you get a feel for looting some of these buildings, you don't even have to really look hard for it.
Yeah.
Because it'll stick out to you like a sore thumb. And most of the buildings and the spawn points in them, as you go throughout the game, you'll realize are actually exactly the same.
Yeah.
That and I think I was explaining it in on stream a second ago. But you're going to want to look for the buildings that have a red door, a little kind of what is this, like pinkish purple banner at the top, and like shuttered doors that are closed, because those are storefronts. They will usually have something pretty good in them. Whether it's an extra pair of shoes. That's where I actually just picked up one of the lockpick that I just mentioned.
Yeah.
I've been picking up rice in them. But you're gonna want to check them all anyway, because you can find plastic bottles for water. And you just you get a feel for it. But I kind of favor these ones in particular because, like I said, they are little storefronts. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not 100% like anything else, but, you can find some really neat stuff sometimes. As I just loot one that just has crap. And once again, check the bottoms of your trees, for fruit. Just make sure that it's not rotten. Because there are three types of fruit spawns that you can get. One of which is, a fresh raw apple or fruit or whatever. The other is actually dried. It'll look like it's rotten, but you actually need to check its status on the inventory page.
Yeah, I've noticed that the dry stuff, and I saw some of it was smoked.
Yeah, smoking stuff is something that they just introduced. I think it's supposed to just be for meats.
Yeah.
So that they keep longer. But yeah, you don't have to worry about that until you actually start hunting for food. Which, honestly, once we get out of Cherno and actually get kind of out into the main world of the game, outside of the coast.
Yeah.
You'll actually notice quite a bit of a difference. Because it becomes a lot less, industrial, a lot less like big city type thing, and it becomes quite rural quite quickly. And a lot of times it can be kind of peaceful.
Can it?
Huh?
I'm in a little bit of a pickle here.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Well, there's some zombies that want me and can't find any food.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm unfortunately not in a position to where I can get back to you quickly enough to where I can actually save you. I mean, just flat out, the run from what do you call it? Where am I?
Well, it's
Cherno
getting
to
down
Electro is actually potentially dangerous enough because I've been hearing shots here in the city.
Look at that. He's got nothing.
But yeah, that's one where I would focus more on looting buildings, and zombies cannot open doors.
Yeah.
Unless they glitch themselves through, which can occasionally happen, but is rare. So that's one. If you focus mainly on doing your looting, you can actually kind of actively avoid zombies. And it's raining now, so we want to try and stay indoors anyway. Like that slick move. Alright, chat, who was here? Who saw me pull that fast one on the zombie? I actually don't think anybody's here anymore. Makes me sad. We found a baseball bat too. I'm gonna have to pass it up. Storage is getting a little bit tight.
Well, I did find a soda, so I'm at least still alive.
There you go. There you
go. These gas canisters. What do you?
Oh, they attach to gas stoves and gas lanterns, actually. And gas lanterns actually make a lot of light, which is actually super inadvisable because it makes you a massive target.
Yeah.
How do I join? Well, right now we are on what do you call it? New York server 2224.
Yep.
If you do want to join. Oh, Anthony is still here. For some reason my icons are just reading zeros for how many people are here. But when it popped up in game on the PlayStation for me, it showed me that you guys were here. So. But yeah, Anthony, did you completely admire the super slick moves dodging the zombies there? I usually don't play in third person like this, but holding the backpack is like in first person. It almost like that's a good portion of my view that gets obstructed. So whenever you're holding something like this, just even if you're like me and absolutely love playing in first person, you can make some exceptions.
Not looking good. Oh no.
Well.
Oh yeah.
For anybody else that is a newer player, either now or in the future watching this, you will die, and you will probably die often, especially right when you start, because like I said before, your clothing, the weather, it all plays a lot bigger part now in the newest update.
Oh, really? It didn't before?
No, actually, believe it or not, you only really got cold to the point where it would cause damage to you if you were completely drenched in water.
Really?
Yeah. And, that's from the rain or from, like, if you wanted to swim to a small island out off the coast.
Yeah.
There's one that has a prison on it, which, on our server in particular, has a has a base on it, a player base, and it freaked me out when I swam over there and saw it. So I looted the half of it that I could, and like immediately got out of there as fast as possible. See, we waited out the night, only for it to become day and start raining. So, sorry about the bass, boys. Just a message over PlayStation.
I'm in the pouring rain.
Oh man, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Like
Spawned right in the middle of nowhere.
Like I said, you got to try and find either a landmark or a sign, and just kind of orient yourself on the I Survive map. Best number one tip of all for new players is get that map. I'm familiar enough to play without it currently. Well, since we got some time stuck indoors here, I did pick up the extra mag for the sporter, so we're gonna grab that, put that to our hands, hover over the ammo for it, combine, and then we'll just load the mag here. I can see him putting those in there. Pretty cool. That way, if we do need to start blasting, when we reload, we can just put the new mag straight in. And that's actually also will do the same thing with the shotgun. Make sure we're loaded up. Actually, we're gonna. Where did I pick up those nasty? There they are. Rubber rounds. Who needs rubber rounds when we got buckshot? Oh yeah, and you can also just hold triangle to do this. Alright, so Sporter's loaded. The what do we get? We got another one here. Every time you log out, do you lose your stuff? Also, how not? If not, how do you lose stuff? Pretty much when you log out, you do keep what's on you and anything that you have in your hands. So that's why I've actually been carrying this mountain backpack. Is so that if I did need to log out, I could just hold this in my hands and log out with it. That way I get to keep all of the stuff that's inside of this backpack and my inventory. The way that you end up losing your stuff is basically if another player or a zombie or a wolf or a bear actually does kill you. Your body will stay on the server for about 10 minutes. It'll last a little bit longer. I think it should stay if there is actually a player close to it. I think within 100 meters. It'll stay on the server. But that, odds are that player is the one who killed you and is going to loot your body anyway. Probably take your best stuff. But yeah, basically lose your stuff is pretty much if you die. If you die, you just start back as a fresh spawn on the coast, and it's always.
No, I meant like even earlier. There was one playthrough I had, and I got a few guns. I had a whole bunch of bullets and stuff, and a couple people came and took me out.
Oh boy, I almost gave you my shotgun. I don't know how that ended up inside of that backpack. I knew something looked a little funny. But yeah, also,
That's funny.
yeah, biggest tip that I can give you is inventory management is going to be key for you.
Yeah.
Because you don't always want a giant backpack like what we've got on, or what I've got on, and what I'm going to give to you later. It's got a lot of slots, but it's very noticeable. Um, that and like I did earlier with the tetracycline pills, um, you can actually consolidate these now. Um, so you
Huh.
can put actually stuff them all into one pack essentially. Um, when before you couldn't, they just wouldn't allow you. Um,
Yep.
and the same thing with ammo, because if you pick up loose ammo that's laying around, like right here, I've got two things where there are 22 rounds. Um, you can actually put one in your hand and then hover over the other, and you can combine them, and it'll make a stack. Different things have different stack sizes. Um, the 22 rounds just happen to have a stack of 50.
Hmm.
So that's why I can have 44 of them in the stack here. The other one, actually no, I think I already did that. Did I consolidate the vitamins? Yeah, I did. Oh my god, I'm so great at this game. Or yeah, we're gonna take a vitamin here. But yeah, our inventory is actually loaded down pretty heavily currently. Um, I mean, we've got a bunch of good stuff. Make no mistake. But you know, we'll also put one of the knives in the backpack for our buddy. You know, we'll leave the bag of rights in there for him too. We'll give him the saline bag with the IV already attached.
So when it's raining, I mean, you should just stay
Yeah, I
inside
mean that
permanently.
yeah, that's why I've been consolidating my inventory on stream currently.
Yeah.
Um, is is there mods in this game? Because I saw someone that could build on YouTube, and I didn't know what the building was in game. Um, yes, there are modded servers. Um, you can also as a part of the vanilla game here on the official servers, you can build bases. Um, did it stop raining already? No, it's still raining. Um, so you can build bases here on the vanilla servers. They don't look fantastic, but I don't really have one nearby to show you. There should actually be one here on the south end of Cherno as well. See if I can get to it here. I'm also going to try and loot on my way there because, you know, I don't have a water bottle yet. And if I can grab a water bottle along the way while I'm here in Cherno before I start to actually head out and go kind of northwest, that would actually be perfect. Because most cities and kind of towns, not always villages, but most cities and towns in the game will have a water pump, which I always call a water fountain because water fountain. I'm gonna do me, you know. But you can fill up water bottles with clean water there, and it's actually pretty fantastic to not be dehydrated. Do. But yeah, nope, we can't see it quite yet. What do we got here? IJ70, in my opinion, worst gun in the game. Just putting it out there for you guys. That's my opinion. You may feel free to have one of your own if you so choose. Not getting lucky today with the water bottles. I'm a little upset.
No water bottles?
No, and
You haven't gotten any?
Yesterday, honestly, I found like 5 of them before I left Cherno. And you know what? Yesterday, I also made a horrible mistake, an error in judgment, to try and actively participate in PvP. And yeah, I am just not good at it. So I went down pretty hard and lost, I think, 3 water bottles at that time. Yeah, you know what? I think the base is on the other side of this channel over here. That way I can kind of show you what this looks like. You know what? I don't know why. I seem to be better at melee combat in third person. But yeah, these infected. Okay, yeah. Can you guys see that off in the distance? There's like a little fence gate thing here, and you can see some others off there in the distance as well. Those are actually player-made structures. They look like they're just made out of logs. No! I done goofed. I fell into the water. I fell into the water. This is bad. This is bad. Yeah, because now we are technically hypothermic.
Oh, really?
Our temperature's all the way down. Our food is going down drastically.
Wow.
Yeah, this is why we don't swim anymore. This is why we... that's phenomenal. Yeah, just don't attack me. It's all good. Oh, we got some potato. Now I gotta get back to that backpack that I saved for you.
Still looking for food. Again.
Alright, now, if you find yourself in this situation, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take off your shirt, and it'll actually give you the option to wring it out.
Really? Really?
Yeah. If you take it off and put it into your hands, then you can re-equip it. The same with your pants.
Huh.
Don't look at me, I'm naked!
I had no idea.
So yeah, you can wring those out, and they'll go from being drenched to damp.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
I mean that'll definitely help out. Also, I don't know if you know this or if my good buddy Anthony here in chat knows this, but if you double tap the R1 button, you'll zoom. So you can
zoom?
Yeah. You don't want to move with it like that. You just want to like check things off in the distance with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I hear you're in there still, Anthony, and I'll get a little bit closer to show you because I don't think there's anybody over there currently. I don't think any of the walls that are built over there by players are in like good condition or anything. I think somebody like broke them down. because what they did is they built a base in probably the worst possible way. Like, is they built it out in the open in a city. Usually you'll just kind of, if you build it in the city, you're going to want to block off an entrance to a building and just use that already existing structure. Or you're going to want to probably build out in the woods in the wilderness, which has its own advantages and disadvantages. As I've mentioned in the stream that got disconnected, is you got to deal with wildlife, and wolves suck. There is not a build menu, but what you do is, I mean, the most basic thing you can build is a gate, or I'm sorry, a fence, and you'll, like I said, well, I'll actually explain a little bit more in depth when I get over there for you. I just want to clear some of these buildings first, make sure they don't have an actual base up here. Because they actually might have some better loot and supplies than what we've got currently. And, it's all about that loot. Oh. Move ourselves right down. Just gonna straight run past that zombie and have it not notice him. Did it? Yeah, it did. Always use your quick menu, by the way, because it's phenomenal. And I should take my own advice and should have put the bandages on my quick wheel here, too. Because now I'm bleeding. Bandages work a lot faster than rags, and you get multiple uses per roll of bandages. So, we're actually going to assign that over here. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, you probably have a little bit of a better view now. So, oh, there is one that's in pretty good condition here. This is a gate. Basically, you have a fence that you build, and you attach metal wire to it to make it like a little door. You start out by getting these metal posts. You get planks, which are right down here, and you can nail on the plank with nails and a hammer or a hatchet to make the frame, and then the wall, it'll look kind of like that. I don't know if I have a good example down here. I'm going to say, the framework, it looks like that. And then you can either apply a wood face like that one over there, or there are also metal sheets in the game that you can apply to it. And there are ones that are like halfway done. You can tell that somebody's been here and did it because what a lot of people do is they break down the bottom of a fence or a gate, then they can go prone, crawl right underneath it. The one that I'm in now is actually a watchtower. It gets built a little bit differently, but basically, how you start building is you have to get 2 short sticks and a rope, and you can combine those in your inventory to become a fence build kit. So you use that, and you can kind of plot out the mark on where you're going to build your wall. Then you need to get logs, and then wooden planks and nails. And then have a hammer to nail it up for you. You're also going to need a shovel to do that too, because you need to dig to put your 2 main posts in. Because you kind of see how there are 2 main wooden posts right here at this wall. There are, you gotta dig to put those posts in, and then you hammer and nail the rest of the framework to it. And the hammer as well has durability a lot like the other melee weapons in the game, and it will go down as you use it for building as well as for bashing with skulls. I'm surprised that I can say half the stuff that I do with a straight face. But yeah, there is no actual build menu, but basically, you see how the sporter has little slots here? So I can put camouflage on it, a scope on it, and a silencer on it, and there's one for the magazine. It's kind of like that. Oh, yeah. I am having actually a pretty horrible internet connection problem, and yeah, that is probably why you're hearing the sound delay between my movements and my words. So I do apologize for that. Unfortunately, I did not get to choose anything to do with the internet here. Because if I did, it'd probably be a lot better. That and the later it gets, unfortunately, the worse my internet connection gets. I have no idea why, but you know, the whole net neutrality thing, and you know, ISP is getting to decide what they do, when they do, and doing shady shit for no reason whatsoever.
That's right.
But you know, they made it, you know, look like something it wasn't, and
yeah,
got all the boomers to repeal that. You know, kind of like what Nixon did with the medical industry too. Like that used to be all regulated. You had to pay, you know, charge certain prices to do certain things.
Yeah.
And that was the king boomer right there, Nixon. And yeah, he messed it up for everybody after that. That's why insurance is outrageous, and yeah. But you know what? That's we're not that type of stream. I can boast about my intelligence and things like that somewhere else. We can make a. I actually do have another channel that I have not posted any videos to yet. Mainly because I wanted to get this one off the ground first. But I think I called it like Cyber Learning Entertainment or something like that. It has absolutely no videos attached to it, and that's where I was going to put more of my like brainy material. Because I mentioned it before yesterday on stream that I do pest control, so I actually know a lot about insects and wildlife, and you know, that's why I like games like this that are kind of hyper realistic and have things like the wolves, the bears, and all of the fun stuff. Because I know how those things actually behave in real life. So, yeah, and I like to be kind of an outdoorsy type of person. I keep finding Deagle mags. To find a Deagle, I would very much love to have a 357 hand cannon.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely beautiful. That'd actually be the perfect way to end the stream tonight. If I could find... And it's actually really funny. Have you noticed that there's a lot of things like the different brands of cola and pop that you can find in-game? Have you noticed something a little bit off about their names, by chance?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pepsi.
Yeah, the Pepsi, the, what is it, Nola Cola?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you noticed something else with the name of the guns as well? Um, like the block, um, you know, or as I lovingly
Yeah.
refer to it, the M lock. Um, it seems like it's one letter away from a common gun brand, doesn't it? Like it's a Glock.
Right.
Um,
Skirting those copyrights.
yeah. And you want to know what I find most entertaining is actually, like I said, probably one of my favorite guns that I would really love to find right about now is the Deagle. What do you think
Yeah,
that
that's
is?
right. Yeah.
Think about that name for a minute. Deagle.
Yeah.
D-Eagle. What do you think it is?
I'm not sure.
Oh, come on.
I mean, like, what is it?
Yeah. Like, what would be the real life equivalent?
I mean, I guess an eagle.
No. Deagle. The D is important. And that's what she said. When are you guys gonna meet up? How's your food and situation looking over there, buddy?
I've died a couple times.
Okay. Where's your current spawn at?
You know what? I just went past this sign.
Oh, what side? Like, where you at?
Well, I'm on the coast. Well, let's see.
Because, yeah, it's actually getting quite old holding this backpack for you.
So it starts with a C, C-O, and
Okay, here's gonna be the
con.
big brain play. What is the last letter an N that's got a little funny accent over it?
Yeah,
You're in Solnichi, place where the base is that got raided. Yeah, if or where we were all dying earlier.
oh, okay.
So yeah, you're actually quite a ways away from me currently.
I believe it.
How close are you to death?
I don't know, I'm pretty good.
I was gonna say you might want to just try and get a better spawn.
Yeah.
If you get yourself a sharp object or a firearm that's loaded,
Yeah.
there is an option in the menu to commit Sudoku.
Indeed.
And yeah, I am very guilty of. I actually did that on yesterday's stream.
Yeah.
Which is actually really bad because I did it with the double barrel shotgun and I did it like a little cinematic. Like I actually like went into third person and like I didn't mean for it to happen that way, but it kind of did. And I'm just trying to enjoy myself. I'm just hoping that doesn't get sent for review for YouTube and it's taken down because it's awful. Also, you used the wrong kind of meat when you said meet up. I'm not like total grammar Nazi, but just saying, dude. What's my next stop? Honestly, I was going to try to go to the Belota airfield. Try and get myself some military clothing. Hopefully something that I can replace some of my subpar weapons with some better ones. But yeah, other than that, I've got everything I need to survive currently. So basically, the game becomes, okay, do I want to go PvP on this? Which I know I'm terrible at, so probably not. Or do I want to, is this a working car? No. Or do I want to try and find someplace that's kind of secluded, to where I can hunt, fish, and make small supply runs into smaller cities and villages, which is what I'm going to try to do here, which is actually why I wanted to try and get here to Cherno to stock up, as opposed to kind of anywhere else. Because there's actually a spot. It's actually really close to the coast, but it's actually really far west. And I'm not going to give any details out about it currently, because once again, I did the live stream yesterday and shouted out this server, and oh hey, wait a minute, now today is the first day in a long time that this server has actually had a really high population, and it's, you know, full of people that are out for blood. I don't know if I like offended anybody with anything in that last stream, that, or, you know, I feel like there are just a lot of people that play DayZ that, you know, see the YouTube videos and things like that from some of the bigger YouTubers, streamers, and things like that. And for the most part, you know, the consensus is, you know, kill on sight. It's just not my play style. And it's actually Black Eagle, the guy who actually joined up with us in yesterday's stream, actually said that's one of the things that he actually liked about just the stream and playing with us is, you know, we were kind of, we were true to ourselves. We were just kind of, and another Sporter mag. That's, well, I guess I'm sticking with the Sporter for now. A full box of cereals!
Got cereal?
Hog. Yeah, it's a full
You got
box.
cereal?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I'm basically going to eat all of it because I can't carry it. I know it's super sound logic, right? Now, the only problem with cereal is it actually does, it dehydrates you a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is actually one of the reasons why I was really hoping to find a water bottle somewhere here in the city.
I found powdered milk earlier.
Yeah, that's actually kind of in the same boat. Like, I think that one will actually dehydrate you actively instead of just kind of passively.
Yeah.
But it's also a pretty good source of food.
So could you mix water
Nope.
with the powdered milk?
Nope.
No.
Nope. I know you're unfortunately not the first person to think about that. You cannot combine food items like that.
Hmm.
I mean, it would be pretty cool if you could combine certain food materials and, you know, have like different crafting recipes that are actually like food recipes.
Yeah.
They give you like different buffs and, you know, different cool stuff. But I think we might be a little bit far off from that. Or you never know, it could be in the next update. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been anything near computer programming, and I've never dabbled with trying to program a game. So, That's one where you never know. The developers might be up on that. Oh, a hatchet is a good find too. Because like I said, we can actually do some base building with that, and we can cut down trees with that. It's a sharp tool, so anything that we can use sharp things for, whether it's opening cans or anything like that, we can just use it. It's a quite versatile tool. I keep running in circles. That's not good. I'm trying to actually get out of Cherno to the west so that I can go to Balota. And then I'm going to stash this backpack so that I can go to the Balota airfield. Pick up that good military, that sweet, sweet military loot. But I mean, it's the easiest, or I shouldn't say the easiest, but it is definitely one of the easiest military bases to get to. So I'm assuming that it's going to be kind of cleared out. But yeah, that's definitely my next stop. If I don't completely glitch out with my internet connection here. I'm just trying to take a look at my phone and see like how far behind my stream is for my actual gameplay. The only thing is I don't want to like try and turn up the volume on it because I don't want to hear myself like 2 minutes ago. Because for those of you who do not know, I have ADHD and can quite easily lose my train of thought. This is how we launched ourselves completely off of the thing earlier, the dock. I'm actually still wet from my plunge into one of the
No way.
tubes. Yeah, it's there's a little icon when you're soaking wet, or when you're suffering from being wet. Oh, dude, another bag of rice. I said it once and I will say it again. The rice gods have actually been really good to us. But, that could also end up being a problem because I don't know if the rice will actually, get moldy and go bad either. I mean, I assume that it wouldn't because rice is one of those things you can actually hold on to for just about forever. As long as it, you don't get it wet. But wait, you jumped into a river, haha. I didn't jump, it was an accident.
Yeah.
I know, that's what they all say, right? Well, you're wrong. That's what they all say when they survive. That's super dark humor, though. I don't want that to become a staple. I'd rather go back to, my regular self-deprecating. Oh, we got some more buckshot. That's totally cool. How are you looking over there?
Running low on food again, but I did just find a pepper, so.
Ooh. See, that's the bad thing, though, is, actually, I don't know if they rebalanced the peppers.
Why? Are they no good?
No, I don't know anymore. It used to be that peppers would give you a lot more water than they would give you calories.
Yep.
And, oh boy, I'm bleeding. That must mean that my boots are toast. Yep, that's exactly what that means. 'Cause I haven't been paying attention. I've been trying to teach you.
Someone's shooting over here.
And where did you say you were?
Yeah, I've been running for a while. I don't remember.
Actually, get on your.
So I ended up eating a pepper and a potato, and I gotta say, it didn't do much.
Yeah, it's definitely not. I need. Oh boy, no. I was literally almost out of the city. I was almost out of the city, and I forgot to check my boots to make sure that they were okay before heading out on an adventure. Now I hope that there are boots in here. Or shoes. There we go. Some working boots. But yeah, if you wear your shoes out to the point where they are ruined, you will get cuts on your feet.
Huh.
Um,
Yeah.
The blood
Yeah,
loss
I didn't even know.
The blood loss is minimal from that. It's not like taking a hit to
Yeah.
like your torso, your head, or anything like that. Your extremities, you can actually let those bleed, and after about 2 minutes, it'll clot. So I'm actually just gonna let it sit there. I mean, technically, it's not the greatest idea, and I have like extra bandages. But I was gonna try and give you those extra bandages so you'd have them.
So, I'm at a sign.
Yeah.
Kimby Wobo?
Oh, Cammy. You're further away than Electro. But yeah, if you head south, like I said before, with the ocean to your
Yeah.
yeah thing,
Yeah.
you can you know you can make it to Electro. You can possibly try and survive there for a little while, gather up a bunch of food, and try and make your way over to me. And I'm heading out of Cherno. I mean, technically going the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I'm trying to go west. I'm trying not to stay in the big cities or the spots that will actually attract a lot of attention from players. But unfortunately, those are some of the best places early game to, kind of get yourself supplied.
Yeah.
And, a lot of people know that, so that's what a lot of people do. So it ends up being not too great sometimes. Yeah, and I've got to apologize for poor Anthony, who's watching me just sit through and watch this boring content. Like he wants to see some.
They got me
DayZ.
again.
He wants to see some. What got you? Players.
Few zombies.
Oh.
It was the zombies.
Yeah. If you crouch, you'll actually attract less attention.
Yeah.
From zombies, and I don't know. It might help.
So I see a lighthouse now where I respawned. I'm on the coast again.
Well, yeah. When you die, you'll always respawn on the coast. So.
Oh, okay.
That's one where if you familiarize yourself with some of the landmarks around, you can usually try and find your way and recognize where you're at. And that's actually one of the good things, because like I said, you will end up dying when you're new, and the best thing you can do is try and familiarize yourself with the map, especially all around the coast, because going to be spending a bit of time there.
Yeah.
And even myself, I think in the past week, I think I've only made like 2 or 3 treks inland, but they've been really hard hikes. Mainly because of, Raptor had his base there, right, literally on the coast. And it's it's a bad idea to try and build a base on the coast because, like I said, you're gonna have players that are gonna be there from spawning in fresh. You're gonna have players that are fully geared going back down to the coast to kill fresh spawns for their fruit. Um, and also cannibals. That's why I'm gonna try and make my way off west. And gonna try and find myself a nice little spot that I can fortify and live the quiet life. Start a little zucchini, whatever spawns in the area. Probably deer or elk or whatever they are. I don't remember. Alright, well, this is like the edge of below the airfield. Like I said, it's super easy to get here. You literally just run down this main road until you get to this point and, oh hey, military loot. It's really low tier military loot. A lot of it's going to be damaged. Or just like not in good condition at all. But it's usually a pretty good start. So we're gonna stow this backpack here in this random little house. It's just kind of here. What is that in the middle of the road? Oh, it's a chicken. Oh my God! There's a chicken crossing the road. I can't believe it. We saw it. We saw it live on stream here, guys. Now here's actually the fun part because we did pick up that lockpick earlier. So what we can do with the lockpick is we put that to our hand and we get the option to actually lock the door. So we put the backpack that we're saving for our buddy here in there. So we're gonna lock the door and I'm gonna leave. We can't leave it there for too long. I think it'll only last for maybe, I think it was either 2, maybe 4 hours. And then it'll despawn. So, no matter what. Ooh, a ballistic helmet? That's a lot better than our boonie hat. But yeah, we can't leave it there forever. And whenever we're in a military base, if you have the option, you definitely want to leave gear that you don't want to lose somewhere else. Either like bury it or kind of stow it off like we did over there. Because you can get past a locked door without a lockpick. It just ends up taking time. Oh, we got canned bacon. Some tactical bacon, fellas. Wow. Yeah, we actually have to, we're gonna end up drinking our drinks here to make space for it, because, our hydration's got to the yellow anyway. And this is where the inventory management actually comes in real clutch here, because you don't want to be in this position that I'm in currently, where you are in the middle of potential hostile territory, and just kind of trying to sort your inventory. Why did I pick up a thermometer? We don't need that. Yeah, we're actually going to ditch the sledgehammer too. We don't need that. 9x39 I wouldn't bother with either. That belongs to an extremely rare rifle. We have an FX45. Is that what we picked up the mag for earlier? Do we still have it, or did we die since we had it? No, this is the CR75. This one also is damaged, so if we don't find another one in better condition, we'll come back and grab this one. Now, this is actually the most dangerous part about looting the airfield. Is you've got these two little tent over there, and that two-story tent over there, and then you don't have anything else that spawns the military loot until you get to this tent over here, and then the building further down, and then there's another two-story thing with another tent even further down with this. You do want to look at the zombies here, because some of them do have field backpacks. Some of the military-style zombies that is the biggest backpack that you can get. It's also the bulkiest in terms of how it looks on your character. So it does make you a bit more noticeable, but 90 slots, I mean, you literally can't beat it with anything else. We got some hunter boots. Those are actually a lot better than the working boots that we had. We do have a vest on, so we'll take the smoke grenade. I'd rather have a frag. And I forgot that it doesn't auto-equip them to the vest, so you have to actually go in there and manually do a triangle. Oh, I thought that was a player for a second. I got so scared. Okay. We don't need any of those rounds. A field vest, that is actually perfect. Because that gives us extra slots and the spots for the grenades. So, definitely worth it. We're gonna look pretty badass at the end of this. If we can get the big backpack, that would also be pretty nice. Like, I'm not counting on it. Like, I don't expect to find it, but it would be actually a pretty nice thing to have by the end of this here. It would actually wrap up the stream really nicely, because I'm starting to get a little tired here. And you guys are probably starting to get a little tired of me.
Yeah, I'll say it's not looking like I'm gonna make it. I'm not doing well over here.
Well, that's alright. I think instead of continuing forward, after I finish this small looting session here at the base, I may try to, oh, there can be barbed wire at the bottom of these gates. Don't touch it. Train of thought alone. Yeah, instead of moving forward, I will try and find you, because I'm actually sitting in a pretty good spot currently now, to where I can actually make that journey and not have to worry about, you know, dying myself along with you.
Right?
Because, yeah, I mean, I could try and pull off the hero routine and just be like, yeah, we're gonna go get him, guys, and then just, like, end up dying myself.
Right.
You know, then we all end up dying, and, you know, the permadeath, it really kind of puts you into perspective, like, when you're character is dead, your character's dead.
Yeah.
Like, there ain't no coming back from that.
Yep.
There we go. Hey, Cruz, you're back. What's up? You alright, man? We were worried about you there. You had to go to the fucking... what? Oh, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Because, you know... yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm hoping they gave you something to bring down the fever. Wow. Yeah, I mean... There we go. Yeah. Oh, dude, trust me, I know exactly what you mean. I had well, stream's gonna get to know me a lot better. I had an issue with gout, because I only have one kidney. Okay, gout is an extremely painful type of arthritis. Basically what happened is my kidney is not filtering out uric acid the way that it used to. And when there's a buildup of that acid in your blood, it will actually rush to the joints. And in the bloodstream, the uric acid itself is like tiny little needles. So there's a large buildup of tiny little needles in your joints, and it becomes extremely painful. So I went to the ER for that, told them exactly what it was, and, you know, essentially said, hey, I need you to treat this for me, because I couldn't wait for urgent care to open. Because, I mean, that pain... Oh, excuse me. No. But yeah, there's no waiting for it. So I couldn't wait for an urgent care to open. So pretty much I went to the ER, told them what was going on. Like, yeah, I need you guys to help me out. And they said, yep, it's gout. They had a... Are you still there, Cruz? Cruz? He disconnected. Well, if he wants to hear the end of the story, he can listen to it here on the stream recording. So basically, what ended up happening is they had a med student look at it. They had a oh boy, Vaughn left the party too. I'm all by my lonesome. I guess nobody wants to hear my gout story. Oh, basically they sent me packing. Wrote me prescription for the stuff that I needed. Said, yep, here you go. You know what you're doing. Charge me $500 for it. A little bit salty about it, if you guys can tell. Alright. Now here's going to be the actual real question here. Welcome back. Yeah. No worries, man. I understand how that goes. I thought your internet might have gone out or something like what happened to Raptor. Oh, no. You remember before how he just suddenly, disconnected and... No, I haven't seen him. Yeah, I mean, that's honestly, that's how I felt, after the base above Zelenogorsk was, being raided consistently. Because, you put a lot into it, like, you try and make it good, and then like I said, every day for like 3 days, just raid after raid after raid, and then you fix everything, and then somebody just comes right back, and it makes you genuinely not even want to play the game anymore. And yeah, I feel that because that's where I was at. Like, what was it? It was like a week ago or so. I mean, I definitely understand where he's coming from with that. What do you mean? Yeah, still the same server. Um, I am actually just south of the Belota airfield. Uh, no, the small one right by the coast. South. Yeah, it's not exactly the greatest. It's probably one of the easiest military spawns to get to, so I think it's usually pretty well cleared out. I actually got pretty lucky. I got a field vest there, and no, a field vest, not an assault vest. I'm pretty sure that is in the category of tier 2 loot. So you need to go to kind of the middle of the map, to the western end. Like, there's actually a tier map for the game, for where you find loot. Because, like, the more inland you go, the higher north, or the further west, or the furthest northwest you can get on the map should, in theory, spawn the best loot. That, and of course, you got the helicopter crashes, and the police car spawns also spawn really good stuff too. But yeah, it typically kind of follows that, yeah, well, like I said, we actually got really worried about you because you were complaining about your, your case of Rona, and then you just kind of you stopped. Like, you just weren't there anymore. Yeah, were you taking anything for it? Like, any kind of, like, oh, dude, what? No, you gotta take some like acetaminophen or some ibuprofen or something to bring that down a little bit, like so that you don't die from the fever, man. Like, yeah, I understand it's a virus. You technically have to wait it out until it's gone, but you know you can care for your symptoms as you go. Like, if your fever reaches, I think it's 107 or 108, you will die. You will boil your brain. Yeah, take something for it. It doesn't even have to be like a large dose. Just take a little something for it, and you know, you'll start to feel better. Yeah, man, don't even worry about it. Just take care of yourself, dude. Just don't want you to, you know, just. it's, it's a game, dude. It's not worth your health, man. Not at all. Yeah, your brain would start to shut down. Eh, well, that's the thing with actual like brain damage. It's not 100% sure if you would know that you're dying or not. Because I mean, it's not like we could ask a dead person if they knew they were dying. But you know, man, just seriously, take care of yourself, man. Just well, here's the thing. It's probably a combination of two things, at least just from what I know about you as a person, just from playing with you and talking with you. One, you may be young, you may be fit, and, you know, everything appears to be good on the outside. But if you, I know from personal experience, if you work out too hard, if you, like, go really heavy on the working out, the protein stuff, and all the other stuff, you will actually put a lot of strain on your body to process everything. Because if you push too hard and don't give yourself enough time to recover, um, you know, your body will stop keeping up with you. So, you know, you, that's why you can't work out every day. Um, yeah, you might want to cut it back to like 3 or 4 times a week and, you know, space it out so that you have a day of rest. That or work it so that you're working different muscle groups, but also make sure that you're getting a full 8 hours of sleep because when you're breaking down your muscle while you're working out, you will not repair that until you actually go to sleep. Because when you're asleep, that's when your body gets triggered to, you know, do those things. Exactly. Um, that's why lack of sleep after 11 days, you will die. Yes. If you stay up consecutively for 11 days, yes, 100% awake, you will die. And from what I'm aware of, it's not a pleasant experience. Because I think day 3 or 4, maybe 5, I'm not 100% sure because it's been a long time since I've done like anything on that. Um, Hold up a second before we actually get too involved in this discussion. That's going to be it for the live stream for tonight, guys. Um, I hope you enjoyed, and I will be back streaming tomorrow. Um, join in tomorrow because I will try and figure out what I will actually be streaming on Thanksgiving. Seeing as the Rona and the pandemic, will probably not be doing family get-together. May as well be on here for your guys' entertainment. So you guys have a good night, and we will see you on the next one.